What is going on, guys? Morris here, man, guys. A brand new episode of Washington Station, the best station for Washington football nation. Now, today we're going to be talking about our Super Wild Card Weekend matchup against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, or as I like to call them, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, because they had this quarterback. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. Kind of the greatest of all time, Tom Brady. He's kind of good. He's kind of won like 6 Super Bowls, so it's a tough matchup. Now, are people giving us a chance to win? Surprisingly, yes. Surprisingly, yes. A lot of people are giving us an opportunity to win. Not a lot. There's, I don't know if you call it, maybe a little less than half, which is really surprisingly good. And I don't know how I feel about that because I kind of wish they didn't, because we kind of do better when they count us out. I don't like when they include us in their compliments, because then things kind of go to crap. But anyway, let's not get so superstitious. This is all about skill. We made it into the dance, so now we have to compete in the dance. And we got our ticket, and we got a home game. A lot of people don't agree with the fact that we have a home game. I have 3 simple words for those people who don't agree we should have a home game. Get over it. It's the way the NFL is set up, so get over it, okay? Is what's happened. What happened in the regular season is done. That doesn't matter anymore. What matters now is what happens in the postseason. And it all comes down to this weekend. Either we go and play another game, or we're going home. It's that simple. Well, we're already home, but go and clean out your lockers. We'll be wearing all whites this weekend, at home. So, let's see. This will be our 4th game wearing all whites. Yes, it'll be our 4th game wearing all whites, and we are 3-0 this season when wearing our all white jerseys. So we're on a pretty good run. Knock on wood. Now, I think I might have mentioned this Monday, but I want to mention it again. 2005 was the last time we won a playoff game. That season, we made it into the playoffs, I believe, by beating the Philadelphia Eagles in Week 17 in Philly. Now, our wild card game was not at home, but it was in Tampa Bay. We wore all whites. They wore their red jerseys and pewter pants, which they'll be wearing Saturday. And you know what happened? We won. Sean Taylor had a touchdown, and we won the game. So let's go back and recreate some history. Let's have Chase Young ball out, because this is how we have any chance of winning tomorrow night. The way we have a chance of winning is by Payne, Allen, Kerrigan, Sweat, and Young applying the pressure. We can't blitz them. We can't afford to rush that many people in this game. We need our front 4 to really show out, because if they don't, then we're screwed. But here's the thing. We have 47 sacks on the season. I don't know exactly where that ranks, but basically, we can get to the quarterback. We have no problem getting to the quarterback this season. We don't even have to sack Brady. We just have to apply pressure and make him rush his throws. We beat Roethlisberger because of front 4. They never sacked him the whole game, but you know what they did do? Apply pressure and made him nervous in the pocket, made him run for his life. And that's how we win. Because we're going to have Holcomb and these guys drop back. Because this is a team that does not suffer at all from lack of weapons. They got Gronk, O.J. Howard, Antonio Brown, Mike Evans, a game-time decision, but I'm sure he's going to play. Chris Godwin. And you got all these other guys. You got, Miller. I mean, there's just so many targets. And the running back group, Ronald Jones, Leonard Fournette, LaShawn McCoy. It's endless the amount of targets they have. So we have to lock down and have as many guys in the secondary going after these receivers as possible. Because we're going to need Kendall Fuller, Ronald Darby, Jimmy Moreland, Faye Moreau, Cameron Curl, Jeremy Reeves, Cole Holcomb, Kevin Pierre-Louis. We're going to need these guys to really show up. We're going to need them to run at the top speed. We're going to need them to run 110% every play because these guys are going to attack. They know if they can just score, they can beat us because we are not a scoring team. We hold our opponents to little points, and we just scratch out a few more points than they do. We can't win in a shootout. We can't participate in a shootout. They'll cream us. So our defense really has to show up and lock down Tampa Bay. Because what we need out of Alex Smith is he needs our defense. He needs our defense to force 3-and-outs, force field goals, not touchdowns. Because what we need to do offensively, we need to attack, run the ball. You got Gibson back, a little more healthy. You got J.D. McKissick, he's good. Peyton Barber. Run the ball. Don't go away from the run. Stay true to the run. And passing. Pass when you have to. Don't pass just because you feel like it's a good play call. Yes, it can go good, but this Tampa Bay defense is very good. Scary good. They got Antoine Winfield Jr., that really good rookie. You got Nakoum Dogsu. You got Jason Pierre-Paul. I think they'll be without Devin White and Shaq Barrett, but never count anything out. This team is built to kill us, offensively and defensively. So offensively, we have to. This is the game where checkdowns will mean the most, because if Shaq Barrett and Devin White aren't there, that's where Alex Smith needs to be looking with the ball and really check it down. Check it down to McKissick. Check it down to Sims. Either Sims, Cam or Steven. Check it down to Logan Thomas. And then once you have that defense buy into that thought, launch it down to Terry McLaurin. Catch him off guard. We have to play slow, smart offense. We do not need to have fast drives. Because another thing is what we did really good at the beginning of the game against Philly is kill the clock. We had to kill the clock against Brady. And you have to make sure you're the last one with the ball. Because the last thing you want, if we're in the lead and it's a few minutes left and we're giving it back to Brady, I mean, you've seen what he's done just this season against teams in the last few minutes. He can come back and win. We can't let that happen. Forget about his primetime record this year. Yes, he's 1-3 in primetime, and the only team he beat was the Giants. But this is playoff Brady. But they say he's going on a great run over the past month. Fair statement. What teams did he go on a run against? The Falcons. Twice. The Lions. I don't know who the other team was, but the point is, yeah, the whole team has really picked it up over the past couple weeks, but against what competition? They have struggled this year. They struggled against Minnesota. That was the other team they beat. Minnesota. They struggled against Minnesota. If it wasn't for the poor kicker of Minnesota probably could have won that game. We have to run the ball. We have to play smart, efficient teams. We can't have stupid penalties. We can't have turnovers. We got to play the ball as smart as we ever have this season. Alex, we cannot have guys fumble the ball. We have to protect Alex, make sure that cat doesn't lock up. And Taylor Heineke might get in the game. If he goes into the game, that's when you really should expect the run. But we're going to have to pass it because they'll be expecting so much run at that point. That's probably when we have a best chances at gashing them with the pass play, because they're not going to be expecting, the backup's and they're just going to hand it off just so Alex doesn't risk getting hurt on the play. These are all things that we're going to have to deal with. We're going to have to deal with that strong defense, that strong offense. But you know what? With as much adversity as we face this year, as much adversity that we have overcome this year, I see no reason we can't pull off this game. This is an extension of the 2020 season, so, the impossible should happen, right? Let's hope the impossible happens. Let's go out there and let's beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's show them the Washington football team is not here because of our sad division. We're here because we earned it. And we belong in the playoffs. We belong in the stands. So turn on your TVs tomorrow night and let's watch some football. And let's pull for our Washington football team. They've done so much good this year. Why stop now? Football season ain't over yet. Why should theirs be? Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed. Make sure to hit that bell button so you're notified every single time I put a brand new episode. Make sure to comment your thoughts down below. And I'll catch y'all later. I'm Amor. Stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.